Hello everyone, my name is This Comic Maker, and today we're going to be taking a look at the super adorable book, Dewdrop by Katie O'Neill. Let's get started. So, if you recall, my last graphic novel review was also a book by the lovely Katie O'Neill. If you can't already tell, I am a huge fan of her work. I have really enjoyed making reviews of the books of hers that I've done so far, and I am confident that I have all the books that she currently has published. What? What? More is coming this year? I need it all! Sounds a little too obsessed if you ask me. But get out of here! But until then, while I start the planning sketch, let's talk about Dewdrop. The story is a super simple one this time around and focuses on an axolotl named Dewdrop and his friends as they prepare for the yearly sports fair. Each of his friends have something they're planning to do for the fair that they are practicing and perfecting. Mia the turtle is going to show off her strength, Newman the newt has been asked to write a song, and three minnows who are wonderful cooks are preparing and tweaking a recipe to share with everyone, and Dewdrop is practicing his cheerleading routine. With all of this excitement, the pressure really gets to everyone, and it takes Dewdrop's enthusiasm to get everyone in the right headspace to rock it at the sports fair. With this being the typical length of a children's book, the plot is pretty straightforward, but definitely has you rooting for the characters since they're feeling uncertain or insecure about things that anyone would be worried about in their situation. Short and sweet, but without being rushed. A great bite-sized story. Now, in the past, I have compared Katie O'Neill's art to the Studio Ghibli style, especially when it comes to colors, background details, and some of the looks of the characters, but this one is probably the farthest from that. Considering there aren't any humans in this one, the look isn't quite like Ghibli, but when you look at all the illustrations, it still feels like a Katie O'Neill book. The colors are, as always, so vibrant, and the characters are just absolutely adorable. I've had this book for a little while and often thumb through it just to look at the colors and environments. She has such an incredible talent for great composition and layering foliage. Her characters aren't the only things I stare at on each page. I'm really engrossed in the whole image. But you've heard me gush about her artwork quite a few times now, so for this, I'll just talk a little bit about my process for this piece. This time I actually remembered to record my planning footage, so yay, go me! Just like my last review, I decided to plan my sketch out on my computer this time, as it's much easier to edit and adjust the drawing that way. I wanted to make sure that I included all the characters and show them having a good time, so I decided to draw them together after the story is over. In the end, they have a picnic together, and I just thought it would be really cute to draw them watching Dewdrop do his cheerleading routine. Now that all the stress of preparing for the festival is over, I thought that it would be cute to do like a relaxing and fun scene. Typically, for my reviews, I use my Copic markers, but like my very first review of a Katie O'Neill book, I decided to use watercolors for this one. It's been a little while since I've really been able to sit down and paint, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity to do so. I really had a wonderful time working on this. Oh, you know what time it is, it's spoiler time! But being only about 30 pages long, I've decided not to spoil this book. As you can imagine, based on the plot, the resolution to the conflicts in this story are pretty easily resolved. Dewdrop's friends are either nervous, worried, or frustrated about showing their skills at the sports fair, and he works on cheering up all of his friends. It's pretty straightforward, so I feel like I'd be giving away everything if I gave any spoilers for this one. I really enjoyed this book. Now, it obviously isn't as in-depth as Katie's other full graphic novels, and the book states that it's for children, so I knew this going in, but I really and truly enjoyed myself. As far as who I would recommend this book to, if you are a parent and want to introduce your younger kids to comics, I think this is a wonderful and perfect way to do it. The panels are large and the story is clear, and the characters are super cute and fun. Now, older audiences might find this to be too quick of a read, but considering it is meant for kids, there is plenty of other work by her that you can definitely get into. Now, I might be biased because I just like her work so darn much, but if you're a Katie O'Neill fan like I am, then this is definitely something that you want for your collection. Dewdrop comes out April 7th, and if you want to get your hands on it, I'll leave a link where you can do just that in the description below. If you liked this review and want to see me review other comics, I'll leave an iCard here where you can check them out as well. Thank you so much to Onipress for sending me this book. It was an absolute joy to read and review. Onipress has been making comics for like 20 years and have some amazing titles under their belt. If you want to see more of what they publish, I'll leave a link to their website in the description as well. But that's it for me this week, guys. Considering that this was kind of a kid's book that we reviewed this week, what's maybe a kid's book that you read when you were younger that you really loved? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, videos like this are possible because of my amazing patrons and people like you who like, comment, and share my videos. I appreciate you all stopping by, and I hope that we can draw together again soon. Bye, guys.